All right, so today I wanted to show y'all what it's like doing the upgrades in the 20plex I've got. We're doing one unit at a time. Right now we're doing units 5 on one side, 5 on the other. As you can see, this is an older unit. When we first acquired the building, I don't really have much light in here. It was primarily Section 8. And this is what the unit started out looking like. You can see that there's a lot of deferred maintenance. Some of the units have doors on the closets. You can see there's not a whole lot of space in these, but we've got a galvanized pole in there, and then there's the electric box behind the fridge. I don't know why the fridge is in here and not in the kitchen. But you can see over the years there's been issues with like break-in attempts, and we're clearing up all this stuff. And this neighborhood started out a whole lot rougher when we first moved in and started working on this asset. So the kitchens are kind of, this is obviously where the fridge is supposed to go. Haven't quite figured out what to do with these weird gaps back here. This is obviously where the closet is. We do a basic paint job when we come and fix stuff. This is obviously your access for the back where the tub is. We're gonna redo all the cabinets in the units, one unit at a time. We've been using stuff from the lumberjack landlord. His cabinet deals are good. Let's see if the light works in here. Yeah, basic tiny bathroom. Not a whole lot going on here. Super old windows. Tubs are filthy from all the dust from removing all the stuff and everything. But I mean, all these units are pretty basic, 380 square feet or so. From the front to the back, you can see that, you know, this is the back door of the unit. You can see all the way through. You've basically got your living area / bedroom in the front. Kitchen. Some people will what they'll do is they'll put a little table right here and end up with a window unit right there. Futon or some kind of flip out bed or something like that, or just they'll have a mattress depending on what it is that they want to do. And you've got your exit in the back. I need to replace that light bulb too. Let's see here. Here we go. Some random luggage back here. But yeah, the whole building's set up on gas and electric and plumbing. We pay all the utilities on this because it's an older building, hard to figure out what utilities go where. You can see all the old phone hookups and stuff. But yeah, 2 water heaters supply all 10 units on either side of. So building over there's the other building is 10 units, this building's 10 units. And these 2 bigger water heaters are good enough to cover the whole building, really. That's pretty much it. We keep the back. We've got, obviously you can see, let's see if I can zoom in here. Got security cameras and stuff set up. The issue we run into with security cameras is some of the neighbors don't necessarily like cameras, and so they'll mess with them or paint over them, spray paint them, vandalize them, break them. And so keeping that kind of stuff running and operating has been difficult. But what we've done, I mean, when we first bought this asset, these units were way worse. We did a basic paint fix up, put in, cleaned up the floors, put in better window units, fans, to get some air circulation in here. Let's go show you the other unit. This is what they look like when they're fixed up. To give you an idea of what things look like once they've been improved. So as you can see here, it's going to end up with a window unit as well. This unit doesn't have doors here. Didn't make sense to put doors in. They doesn't really change the rent when you do that. Obviously this one's been painted to what the paint colors we tend to go for. Huge improvement on the kitchen. Fridge will go there. Actually, no, stove will go there. Fridge will probably go either there or there, depending on where they want their table. Obviously, we haven't put the bathroom in here yet. Mirrors aren't there yet either. But you can see how much of an improvement you can make with really just not all that much put into it. And as we've done 3 units in this building so far, and you can see this both sides are just, oop, I guess we screwed this one together. You do that sometimes to try and screw the doors together to try and keep the recently renovated units more secure while you're working on them. But yeah, you can see the courtyard's pretty nice. At some point we'll probably put in some garden. Main issue we've been running into is drainage. Whenever the drain filters keep getting pulled out. One of the tenants, I think, is pulling them out, which is not a big deal. Got to find a way to secure those in there. You see this comes all the way back here. Got the construction guys doing a little work. Some stone and stuff over here. At some point, we're trying to figure out, yeah, you can see it's same setup as the other side. We've got these sheet steel fences, and there's a little cat right there. Same thing, looks like this side, is it 1 or 2 water heaters? Looks like, oh, there's hinges, but they screwed them shut. Same thing. A couple of these units, we've experimented with closing the back door and putting in a larger rear window for fire egress instead, to see if we can give more space to people. I think this one might have a handicap shower in it. And as you can see, originally the building, this is before we purchased it, was individually metered for all of the units for gas. But as we fix the units up, we've really got a lot of the local neighbors and stuff have been saying that, hey, we really appreciate what y'all have done here, because this area used to have a lot of issues with, in some cases, there were crime and a lot of people with drug problems in the area, and this building was not necessarily the source of that, but as we cleaned up the building, it really helped out the neighborhood come up. So if you're curious what a 20-plex looks like, this is pretty much what's going on. Is what? Yeah, it's fine as long as you clean it up every so often.
I'll be done here for a week.
All right. Pretty good. How about you? So that's a 10-plex. I'm not really sure how. Can I switch the camera around here? I guess I can. So yeah, I mean, this is the floor stuff we use to do it. It's luxury vinyl plank. It's all kind of the same. But that's just the basics that we've done so far in this unit. These cabinets turned out really nice. Got the soft close and all that fancy stuff. So, yeah, I guess I got the water hooked up. Anyway, that's my 20-plex, and oh yeah, there's one other thing we can go over. Initially, they had an issue where the mail was all collected and dropped off at people's doors. and the mail guy would routinely just leave them kind of in a pile up here. So we made an adjustment and just put each building we put mailboxes on it. And you can see one of the issues we ran into also was there's, what is it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this building has 10 meters, but the other building only has 1 meter. So rewiring it and charging individually for power is going to be a challenge at some point. But yep, that's the basic walkthrough of the building, and that's what it looks like from the street. We just put a new roof on it as well after Hurricane Ida, so that should hold up for another, hopefully 20 years, but we'll see how that goes. There's a couple of spots where we need to replace the trim on the sides where there's a little bit of rot you can see there, but overall I think this is one of our best assets. Y'all have a good day.